ගරු sanakkiyan මන්ත්‍රීතුමන් මගේ මිත්‍රයා මේ රාජපක්ෂලා ආරක්ෂා කරා කියලා.
Which is why they voted for you. At least the shame on this government. People of the north and the east never voted for the Rajapaksas. Wickremesinghe acknowledged that aid has been blocked to war victims and that some hospitals has been bombed. Former president has said, however, he refuted claims. This is about the hospitals being bombed. Wickremesinghe acknowledged that aid has been blocked to war victims and that some hospitals has been bombed. However, he refuted claims that such bombings were part of a systematic strategy, stating there had been occasions where the Air Force had bombed hospitals and action was taken against some. But on a large scale, this thing, I wouldn't say that. Now, this is his response to Al Jazeera's statement on hospitals being bombed. But Honorable Deputy Speaker, I have an article here from the that is from the Human Rights Watch. This article goes on to say, witness, patients, medical, let me quote this article, patients, medical staff, aid workers and other witnesses have provided Human Rights Watch with information about at least 30 attacks on permanent and makeshift hospitals in combat areas since December 2008. One of the deadliest took place on May 2nd when artillery shells struck Mulliwaikal Hospital in the government declared no-fire zone, killing 68 persons and wounding 87. Now I'll table this article because in the interest of time, let me read another paragraph of it. This is something that a aid worker who was there at the Valayan Madam Hospital in the no-fire zone on April 2nd. This is his statement. I was in the hospital. Right after 12:30 p.m., I noticed a Sri Lankan military drone conducting reconnaissance above the hospital. The people in the hospital suspected that an attack was imminent, so they lay down on the ground. Shortly thereafter, we heard a loud explosion in the air, followed by several small explosions on the ground. One of the explosions took place only a couple of meters from me. One of the doctors who was lying just next to me was killed by shrapnel piece that hit him in the head. 4 or 5 people were killed and more than 30 were wounded in the attack. Now this goes on to say that the number of hospitals that were attacked. A medical worker told Human Rights Watch that when Pudumathalan Hospital came under heavy shelling around midnight on April 20th, he immediately sought cover in a bunker. He described what he saw after he left the shelter early in the morning. Now this is what he saw. The roof of the building was destroyed and tiles had fallen into the room. There were 8 dead bodies in Ward 5 and 5 dead bodies in the admission ward. Now, Honorable Deputy Speaker, I'll table this document. Now, there is clear evidence that hospitals were bombed during the last stages of the war. There is clear evidence. In Mulliwaikal, it was there. I have more articles that I can table from witnesses. These have been recorded. These have been published, right? Now, even I'll get to that later, but these have been published, right? That there was a big red cross put on the hospital so that the army can see that that's a hospital. A civilian who later went into the army controlled area has confirmed that from 1 kilometer away that they could see the red cross, rather the red cross flag, that to say it was a hospital. It was bombed. But the President Ranil Wickremesinghe, who wasn't even responsible for the attack, is going on Al Jazeera and defending his previous president, the person who's accused of it, right? This is the problem in this country. The state will always defend itself. And Honorable Vijitha Herath, the foreign minister, and his government is no different. At least the people of the north and the east never voted for the Rajapaksas because they knew that they will never get justice under their government, which is why they voted for you. The entire northern province voted for you. Is this how you repay their faith? The faith that they put in the government, is this how you repay them? Shame on this government.
සහ අපේ රටේ ඒකීයත්වය ආරක්ෂා කරන අපේ ගරු sanakkiyan මන්ත්‍රීතුමන් මගේ මිත්‍රයා සඳහන් කරා රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ ජනාධිපතිතුමා මේ රාජපක්ෂලා ආරක්ෂා කරා කියලා. නෑ. හැබැයි අපි සතුටු වෙනවා එතුමා ජාත්‍යන්තර මාධ්‍යට ගිහලා ලංකාව පාවලා දෙන්නේ නෑ. දැන් ඉස්සර අපි ඒ චෝදනාව නැගුවා. හැබැයි අද එතුමා ජාත්‍යන්තර මාධ්‍යට ගිහලා ලංකාව පාවලා දෙන්නේ නෑ. අපේ දේශපාලන වෙනස්කම් පිළිබඳව අපි වෙනස්කම් ඒක වෙනම කාරණයක්. දැන් ඔබතුමාලා අපි අතර 2000 ගණන් වල යාළුකම් තිබ්බා. 2005 අපි එක වේදිකාවේ හිටියානේ. 2015 ඔබතුමාලා රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ මහත්තයා එක වේදිකාවේ හිටියා.